Morning, students. Today we are back with the topic of organizing function. So, a manager performs organizing function with the help of following steps. Organizing function, as we all know, that it is a function of the management, one of the function of the management. So, in the first stage, what a organization has to do is to identify the all possible activities uh, in its organization. At the second level, departmentally organize the activities. Once you have identified all the possible activities of the organization, then the manager would try to combine and group similar and related activities into units or departments. At the third level, classifying the authority. Once the departments are made, the manager likes to classify the powers and its extent to the managers. This activity of giving rank in order to managerial positions is called hierarchy. The top management is into formulation of policies, the middle level management into departmental supervision, and lower level management into supervision of the foreman. The clarification of authority helping in bringing efficiency in the running of a concern. This helps this helps in achieving efficiency in the overlapping of efforts, and this helps in bringing smoothness in a concern's working. At the fourth stage, coordination between authority and responsibility. Now, this is a very important point here. There should be a proper coordination between the authority and the responsibility. Relationships are established among various groups to enable smooth interaction towards the achievement of the organization goals. Every individual is made aware of his authority, and he or she knows whom they have to take orders from and to whom they are accountable and to whom they have to report. Now, the importance of organizing function. First, specialization. Organization structure is a network of relationships in which work is divided into units and departments. This division of work is helping in bringing specialization in various activities of the concern. Well defined jobs. Organizational structure helps in putting right men on at right job, which can be done by selecting people for various departments according to their qualification, skills, and the experience every individual has. Clarifies the authorities. At this level, organizational structure helps in clarifying the role, positions to every manager. This can be done by clarifying the powers to every manager, and the way he has to exercise those powers should be clarified so that misuse of powers do not take place. Further, the coordination. Organization is a means of creating coordination among different departments of the enterprise. Effective administration is another important function. The organization structure is helpful in defining the job's position. The roles to be performed by different managers are clarified. Specialization is achieved through division of work. This all leads to efficient and effective administration. Growth and diversification. A company's growth is totally dependent on how efficiently and smoothly a organization works. Efficiency can be brought about by clarifying the role positions to the managers, coordination between the authority and responsibility, and concentrating on specialization. Sense of security. Organizational structure clarifies the job positions. The roles assigned to every manager is clear here. Coordination is possible, and therefore clarity of powers helps automatically in increasing mental satisfaction and thereby a sense of security in a concern. This is very important for job satisfaction of the employees. Scope for new changes. Where the roles and activities to be performed are clear and every person gets independence in his working, this provides enough space to a manager to develop his talents and flourish his knowledge. Some of the principles of organizing are: principle of specialization, principle of functional definition, principles of span of control and supervision, principle of scalar chain, principle of community of command. Classification of organization. How the organization classifies the organizing. There are broadly classified or of two types: formal organization and informal organization. This is one which refers to a structure of a well-defined jobs, each bearing a measure of authority and responsibility. It is a conscious determination by which people accomplish goals by adhering to the norms laid down by the structure. This kind of organization is an arbitrary setup in which each person is responsible for his performance. Formal organization has a formal setup to achieve predetermined goals. In the case of informal organization, it refers to a network of personal and social relationship which spontaneously originates within the formal setup. Informal organizations develop relationships which are built on likes, dislikes, feelings, and emotions. So, informal organizations are not created by the organization, but they are created voluntarily by the employees of various departments. So thank you students. Here we are ending with the organizing function of the management. In the next class we would be further discussing the rest of the topics. Have a good day.